My name is Aaron, and I work for a matchmaking company. I understand the woman's mind and the man's mind very intimately because I study human behavior and I've been studying it for over 10 years. I've had hundreds, if not thousands, of conversations with men and women about what they're looking for in a partner. And I have a very deep understanding of what it takes to be successful in dating and build an honest, committed relationship. In this video, I'm going to talk about why doing the work is not actually helping you with your dating life. And in fact, it could be hurting you. Most women I work with are constantly working on themselves. And it's actually that's the exact reason that their dating life isn't changing. I know it sounds backwards, but if you're smart, self aware, and you're still suck in dating, this will make sense to you. I have notes in front of me, by the way, so I don't get off track. So if you see my eyes veering off, that's the reason. Many women aren't lacking self confidence or awareness, they're lacking emotional availability. You see, when a woman such as yourself has this mindset of, I'm going to work on myself, and when everything is good, I'm then going to be open to dating, that inhibits you from actually meeting a kind of guy that you would love to be with, who would love you, who would appreciate you doing the work, and who would do the work with you. Because it's not like you're just not going to do the work afterwards. In fact, being in a good relationship helps you do the work, if that makes sense. A lot of these women are using self improvement as protection, as a means to stop themselves from running into somebody who might be a great fit. And these could be things that are limiting beliefs or blocks within your own mind, which I actually help women with. I hop on one calls with women. I coach women on a one on one mentorship capacity, but I also have a group community called Always Attracting where I help women with these exact sort of things, essentially giving them the cheat codes and the beliefs that help strengthen their dating and do the opposite of what a lot of these other people do on social media, where it's just scaring you to think you have to do 10 years of work in your bedroom with a journal so you can finally find someone that you love and that cares about you. So working on yourself can quietly become avoiding being seen, delaying your dating until you feel like you're ready, which will probably never come, staying in control instead of being open, which is the exact sort of mindset you need to attract a high value man. And dating doesn't respond to your readiness, how ready you are. It responds to your emotional availability. And if you're doing the work, thinking once I do the work and I'm ready to go, then you're not emotionally available. And men can sense that. And men don't want to be around a woman like that because it's like it's too much work. It's like I just want to be with you for who you are. I don't want to be with you and always have to check off all these boxes so we can have fun. You know what I mean? This pattern that I see, it mostly shows up in really type A sorts of women, analytical women, intelligent, high functioning, high performing founders of companies, business owners, professionals, lawyers, doctors. Those characteristics helped you when it came to your job and your profession, but it actually hurts you when it comes to dating. Okay. When dating feels uncomfortable, most of these sorts of women, and this could be you, they default to having more control. They default to competence. They default to going back and doing more work. But that doesn't actually help us in this case. Those traits win in your career, but they actually kill the polarity in dating because those are more masculine traits. And the kind of men that you want are the kind of men that have those traits naturally. And if you're developing those traits in your relationship, it's going to really turn the guy off and he's not going to commit to you. I don't care how beautiful you are. I don't care how intelligent you are. I don't care how many degrees you have. A guy would rather be with a woman that has none of that, but has emotional availability, is warm, is feminine, and can feel comfortable around a man without having to do all this work in the background. You see what I'm saying? Attraction, physical, psychological, physiological, emotional attraction is not built through effort. It's built through this polarity of masculine, feminine. So if you just focus on that feminine side of you, which I actually teach in my coaching and in my programs, we bring that side of you out. You don't have to do work. You just have to unleash that side, unlock that side, which masculine men can do. because I'm a masculine man that already has a girlfriend. That's why a lot of women trust me with my coaching because they know I am only here to be a mirror for you, to show you what it takes to open yourself up to the right man. You have the key. You are giving him the key only when you're ready. And I teach you to get in contact with your soul and your spirit to know exactly when that time is. Okay? Dating anxiety is not a mindset sort of thing. It's not a mindset issue. It's actually a nervous system issue. So another thing that I teach in my mentorship is how to regulate your nervous system. Now, when your nervous system is regulated, you attract the right kind of people. When it's not regulated, you attract the wrong kind of people. And you keep seeing the same patterns over and over and over again. Men that aren't ready, men that don't know how to make decisions, men that rely on you to make decisions. Okay? If your body doesn't feel safe, slowing down, receiving attention, having the feeling of being desired, your attraction will shut down for both sides. That's why some women train harder, eat cleaner, they do everything right, but they still feel stuck in their body and in dating. Stress doesn't respond to discipline, it responds to safety. At some point, working on yourself, it actually translates to I'm not ready to be chosen yet. Listen to that one more time. At some point, working on yourself translates for the man as I am not ready to be chosen yet. And if you're not ready to be chosen, a man will not choose you. You understand? Attraction doesn't come from being finished. You don't finish the work, do the work, and now he's going to be attracted to me. It doesn't work like that. It comes from being open. You got to let the world penetrate you. This example is analogous to a man in the bedroom, how he penetrates and how you receive. There's no two-way penetration. In fact, that's actually a little bit strange and that's more of a fetish. We'll save that for another video. The women who change the fastest actually stop adding effort. They stop trying as hard. They remove pressure. It's more of me asking you certain questions so you can realize that you have the power in your hands. I'm not giving you advice. I'm making you rethink how you experience the world, which actually is an incredible experience for people. I've paid thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars for coaching for myself to be able to unlock my mind. And I do the same thing with my clients. I used to coach men, and in fact, I still coach men from time to time, but my main audience are professional, ambitious women. You might be one of them. You don't need to work with me. You can watch my other videos. You can watch my TikTok. You can watch my Instagram videos. You probably will learn how to get there anyways. But if you want the fastest results, you want to work with a coach, one that you trust and believe, of course. So the real question isn't, what else do I need to fix? The real question is, where am I still stopping myself from being seen? If you could answer that question, you will unlock attraction that you've never felt before. You will unlock feelings of worthiness, confidence. You will unlock men actually coming up to you and asking you, hey, when can I take you out? When are you free? One thing that happens when I work with women is within a week or two, they start noticing men coming up to them more, asking to take them out, men showing more interest, looking at them more. It's because of the mind. The mind is very powerful. If you're self-aware, capable, and tired of dating, feeling like work, this channel is for you. I'll be making way more YouTube videos, probably once a week. I'm currently in the beautiful Tulum in Mexico, and if you can hear the rain in the background, it's gorgeous here. I mostly talk about confidence, attraction, feminine embodiment, nervous system regulation, human behavior, how to attract high value partners, and physical health without extremes or performing. It's about a lifestyle. It's about integrating these things into who you are as a person and updating your identity. If you want clarity instead of noise, then subscribe to this channel. If you want me to help you on a one-on-one capacity, click the link down below and we'll see if it makes sense to work together. All right. Have a great day. Bye.